Welcome to In the Know on this Father's Day. We're glad to have our church gathered together. Good to see you all. And if you are visiting with us, we're especially glad to have you here. We did give you a welcome packet as you came in. We would love to know more about you. If you have the opportunity to pass it in the offering plate, fill that out and pass it in. That's great. If not, no worries. We can always have you pass it back off at the Welcome Center in the church foyer after the worship service. Well, a few items for you in the know this week. For one, this coming Wednesday, we have once again our second edition of Summer Fusion. All of you that came out last week, I know, had a great time. The cheesesteaks were excellent, but also just the fellowship was great. And it was good to hear from our intern, Garrett, as he shared about just how the gospel has made a difference in his life and was able to attest to that testimony of how God has worked in him. So this coming Wednesday, come on out again. We'll hear from Pastor Ron Jones. And we'll be grilling on the grill, so nothing like grabbing a hamburger, hot dog. Kids are welcome, teens, young adults, older adults, everybody come on out. As you did last week, join on up again. You can sign up for that in the church foyer. Our children's ministry has been working for several months now, and our intern Garrett has been working on our summer outreach program for our kids, and it all comes to a climax next week as it all kicks off. So next Sunday, Gold Rush begins. So for all of you parents that are bringing kids or bringing in friends, you're going to bring them out to the elementary area, gym area of our church, and that all begins at 9:30. So come early, sign on up, make sure your registration cards are in hand as Gold Rush begins. Also, next Sunday, we have a special for you during the ABF hour. We have missionary Jake Delich and his family will be coming in and speaking to us during the ABF hour, so you can plan on that as far as next week. Also, one last thing as far as next Sunday, for those of you that are in the Home Builders class, which is Pastor Ron Jones, or the Ambassadors class, Mr. Ray Will, those of you that are in those two classes do have an ABF picnic, which takes place right afternoon after the ABF hour up at the pavilion. So you all are welcome up there. Again, bring your appetites. Food will be provided, and fellowship just amongst the classes is what we hope. So again, be part of those next week. Just a few weeks left for you to purchase a ticket for the Iron Pigs baseball game. It's for all guys on June 27th. So again, in the foyer, you can see Shannon Bauder and purchase your ticket for that event. Now, moving on to our teens. The teens have an all-day Six Flags adventure that they're going to be attending on June 25th. You can be part of this. The cost is $40. And just a word to those of you that are sixth grade and moving up, as far as moving into sixth grade next year, you can be part of this event as well. So you can pick up a informational sheet at the Welcome Center on Six Flags and sign up for that event. Last thing for In the Know is our FCA, Faith Christian Academy, is having a community day. If you didn't already see the signs outside front of the church, that's what's happening and taking place on June 29th. A few ways that our church is going to be part of that is our teenagers are actually going to be holding a car wash on that day, and the money proceeds for that are going to be going towards Victor, their Compassion International child. So, in other words, bring your car to that community day, get it washed, and help out a great cause. Not only that, how can you personally be involved and help with this community day? We as a church are setting up a water tent, a drink tent, to be able to give refreshments to people. So as a church, we're asking and looking for you to be part of this by giving water bottles in. Not only for FCA Day, but also we do have soccer camp coming up. If you remember to last year, the church greatly helped out with our soccer camp, giving in water bottles to that event. So over the next several weeks, we're just asking you, if you're out at the store, pick up some extra water bottles, bring them in, put them at the Welcome Center. We'll use them for both of those events, and it will be a great blessing as you are able to help. Now, that's what you need to stay in the know this week.